Welcome back to the vlog. I have a makeup tutorial today. It's just a quick and easy get ready with me. It's just different than the last time I filmed one. I'm using different products, some of the same, but as far as the color products, those are different. I'm using a lot of berry tones and some pinks. I've got some pink shimmer on my eye and then berry on my cheeks and my lips. Looks really good with this burgundy top. So if you're into pinks and berry tones, stay tuned and let's get into it. I'm gonna start with this Jason Wu sort of glow stick. It's called Wu Glow. It's like a collagen peptide primer and it has some shimmer to it, some really kind of light iridescent kind of shimmer. So it adds a nice healthy glow. I usually take it up on my forehead, above my brows, and kind of up here. Honestly, I take it all the way down because I want that glow like all over my cheeks. And then I take a little on my chin, a little on my nose. It just has a really beautiful glow to it. And it kind of helps keep that glow even if you put on powder. Even with a mattifying powder, I still wind up with a bit of a glow because I can't stop using my mattifying powder. I just am addicted to the Maybelline Fit Me powder, the matte poreless powder, but I still want a glow to shine through. That is perfect for that. That and my LS Topaz facial moisturizer, that really helps have a natural glow too, no matter what kind of makeup I put on. So anyway, and then I take my brush, this foundation brush, and I just kind of blend it because I don't want, it is shimmery. I don't want, you know, any kind of severe sort of lines of the product, you know. I want it to be nice and softly sort of diffused around the edges. So I just take this and just gently go over anywhere that I applied that stick to and just kind of blend it in just very lightly. I'm still using this Taos, it's T-A-O-U-S, however it's pronounced. It's their BB cream. It's so good. This leaves such a nice healthy glow too. I love this stuff. It doesn't take much. I'm using like half a pump on each side. And again, I'm just using this brush. It really just kind of diffuses it really nicely, evens it out, spreads it around really well. I could have gone a little heavier handed with it if I wanted a little bit more coverage. That's the thing I love about it too. It's nice and buildable with its coverage. It's just a really nice, almost like a tinted moisturizer kind of a coverage. Always blend down towards the neck. There, it's just a nice, light, glowy coverage. I'm still using the NYX Fix Stick. I just became addicted to this. I like it a lot more than their, I used to use their Can't Stop Won't Stop liquid concealer, and I just like this better. It just spreads more easily, it's more smooth, so it's just easier to work with, and it covers just as well, I think. So I've kind of been doing this a bit weird. I've been kind of just going straight down like this because I have, you can see I have some age spots there. Oh, and forgive my nails right now. I'm in between manicures. My nails look like hell right now. It's okay. Anyway, so I do that, and then I just kind of quickly swipe it across with my fingertips just to kind of lightly cover those age spots right there. And then I just kind of blend it out in both directions, sort of towards my nose and under my eyes the rest of the way. And that way it's just a nice light coverage that way. It's not too heavy in any one place. And it stays heaviest where I need it, right here where I get like the dark purple under eye dark circles. And this way I kind of blend down so that it's not super light up here and then a different color down here. So I always blend it down past that sort of line right there. Get the other side. Just gives really good coverage. Then I take and do a line right here and I pull it up and I just get the redness that I get around my nose and just that right there, and I pull it up this way too because I have like a little bit of discoloration above my upper lip, and just blend it out. I could be using a brush. I do use that foundation brush when I'm all done with my concealer to just kind of blend everything out. But for the most part, I just use my fingers. It's just really quick and easy with this concealer, with the consistency of it. It's just so easy to blend with the fingertips. So if you want a really quick, just put on and go type of concealer that you don't have to fuss with a lot, this Can't Stop Won't Stop. It's really good. I'm really liking it for just quick, no fuss application. And then I do take that foundation brush again and just kind of lightly go over everywhere just to very gently smooth it out, blend it out, kind of up here to make sure I don't wind up with you know, a line of concealer. Just want to make sure it's all blended out nicely. I'm going to cover that one up last, that mark right there. I'm going to put on some cream blush, and so I'll just wind up wiping off whatever concealer if I put it on right now. So I'm going to fix that after I put on my blush. I'm still liking this Rejuva Minerals Powder Brush. It just really gets everything nice and even. You can swipe with it, you can sort of stipple with it. It depends on where I'm placing it on my face. I kind of swipe it under my eyes, and then I stipple it sort of around my nose where I get more pores. It just kind of helps sort of airbrush everything out. It just makes it so easy to put it on. You can put it on super light, you can put it on heavier, or like I said, you can stipple for the sort of airbrushed look. I'm gonna fix my brows, so I'm just kind of going over them. I still need to fix them a little bit, but I do want to get rid of the oil that's up there. I always use Lambic to fix my brows. They're a really great indie brand. I worked with them on photos a long time ago, and then they actually opened a location up in Tulsa. It's really cool. That is about as good as those are gonna get. I do get so tired of doing my brows. I think I'm gonna get like microblading or powder brows done later this year, so I don't have to worry about my brows anymore. But anyway, I usually take the same brow pomade that I use for my brows, and I use that to line my lower lashes. It just makes for a nice, softer, more smudgy kind of look underneath. That's what I like. I don't like too harsh of a line on my lower lid. And sometimes I do that on my upper lid as well, sort of towards the outer corners. I'm going to take and do the eyeshadow on my upper lids before I do the liner up there. I've been using this e.l.f. contour and highlight palette for my contour and for under my eyes, or for on my upper lids on my eyes, not under. I would not be putting this under my eyes. On my upper lids. This makes for a nice, quick, subtle contour. It's pretty neutral. I wouldn't say it's terribly one way or the other with being cool toned or warm toned. It's kind of neutral. It's looking a little warm toned on camera, but doesn't everything. Got a little bit too much on that side. I never contour heavily up on my forehead. I don't have a particularly large forehead, and it just seems like a waste of time to me, honestly, so I just skip that part, especially for everyday easy makeup. Now I'm going to take this nice fluffy brush. It might have a little bit of shimmer on it. I need to kind of wipe it real quick. I need one of those facial rounds. I like using those Halo facial round cleansers when I'm putting on my makeup, because you can get it damp and you can kind of swirl your makeup brushes in it to quickly clean them off when you're going from, you know, different product to product if you don't have a lot of brushes on hand. I have a million brushes. This is just the only one that's exactly like this. I just really like this for this part. I kind of take it from the outside in the socket part, and I pull it down a bit towards the middle of my lid, and then I go up with it too, and just kind of make sure it goes over that brow bone, not all the way up to the brow, but almost. But I do leave some space up at the top. I just, my lids are kind of hooded, so I have to make sure I pull it up a little bit over the brow bone so that it actually shows whenever I, you know, have my eyes opened all the way like this. if I just put it in the socket part, hardly any of it would show. Just adds a nice touch of color and contour. And I apologize if I'm putting you guys to sleep. I'm so tired. I've been sick this week. I'm on my like 4th cup of coffee and it's just not working today. I've been so tired and drained this week because I came down with a little bit of a cold or something. But it's okay. I'm on the mend. I'm just very low energy today. I'm trying to film for my Indie Beauty Network vlog when I get done with this, and then I need to do like a video review, video product review really quickly too. So figure I might as well do the everyday makeup on camera since I need to do it anyway. Now I always take a lighter sort of shimmery kind of color over my lid in the inner corner. I'm using this Wet n Wild palette. I found it in one of my other makeup bags when I was looking for something, and I haven't used it in a while, but I really like it, and I'm planning on using a berry tone for my blush, so I feel like this pink goes really well with that. So I'm just gonna put that over my lids really quickly. Again, just using my fingertips really quickly. Just adds a nice pop of shimmer and color. Perfect for the inner corner. Now before I go in with lining my upper lid, I've been using this Rejuva Minerals. It's like a little, kind of like a little kohl liner. I've been using it on to do like a tight line on my upper lid. It just helps fill everywhere in nicely because I've been lining quite close to my lash line. And this just helps kind of fill it all in first. And I find that whenever I do this, it makes it easier to line above the lashes, just on the outer corner and a little bit in. I don't have to go all the way to the middle or anywhere near the inner corners. It's just quicker, it's easier once you get the hang of doing the tight line. The tight line can be a little tricky. I like rest my palm right here and just go back and forth, and it really just takes 2 seconds. I think it's easy enough. It really just makes the rest of lining my eyes a lot quicker and a lot easier, and still looks good and looks blended out and everything, and still gives that definition over the eyes without having to line all the way in. I think I'm going to use this today actually for the outside part too. So now I'm just going to finish, just going to do sort of a subtle cat eye, really. I will start at the outside edge and work my way in. That way I can kind of get closer to the lash line as I go in. I'm already wishing I had a little Q-tip on hand to fix this little mistake right there. Always have some Q-tips on hand. If I'm not in a hurry, I might go over that sometimes with my liquid, my Precise liquid liner, just to give it a precise cat eye line. But just for every day, this is totally fine. If I'm just out running errands or whatever, shopping, it's fine just like this. I'm still using this Essence I Heart Extreme Crazy Volume, just because it's what I have. I kind of want to get that L'Oreal Telescopic tubing mascara. I do want to give that one a try. I haven't tried that yet, and it looks really good. I definitely want to try that one for sure. But this one works well enough. I'm not in love with it, but you know, I bought it. It's still alive and kicking, so I'm just kind of using it up at this point, really. It does the trick well enough. Okay, I'm gonna do my blush. I'm using this Jason Wu. It's their Hot Fluff Love lip and cheek kind of product, multi-use product. I'm gonna use it on my lips too. I'm gonna use it as my blush also. Just gonna dab a little bit, not too much at first. I don't wanna get too much on there on accident. It's a nice berry. It's called Jelly Roll. That's the name of it. And it is just such a pretty berry shade. If you have this sort of definition right here like I do, it's always best to pull the blush up a little bit. Otherwise it winds up looking too defined right there if your blush stops right there. I used to do that, and then I could tell on camera that that was not the best way to do that. Always best to just blend it all the way up higher and towards your eye and towards your hairline, it just looks better. Still feel like it's not dark enough. I need to layer some more. I should be using a blender instead of my finger. I'm kind of wiping some of it off. Here we go. It is rather old. I think I need to expire that Jason Wu Hot Fluff. I just really like it. I need to get a new one is what I need to do, because I just really love this berry tone, but it is quite dried out right now. It's hard to blend. It shouldn't be this hard to blend. It looks really good with this burgundy top. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with concealer over that spot that I have right here. Now I just need the lip color. Such a great color. I'm gonna put gloss over it just to make it blend a bit better. It's this Lip Puckers. This is in their shade Love Letter. It's a nice grape kind of color. It goes perfectly with this Jelly Roll lipstick. Just could not be more perfect for it. That is the look. I'm gonna end the video here. I just don't have other stuff behind the scenes to do right now, so I'm not gonna, force it. I'm just gonna end it here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.